네, 저는 지금 미국 산호세 줌 본사에 나와 있습니다. 줌은 코로나 때 엄청 떴던 기업이죠. 오늘 줌의 CPO님을 만나서 줌의 미래에 대해서 이야기 나눠보겠습니다. So could you introduce yourself a little bit?
Yes, I'm Smita Hashim. I'm the Chief Product Officer here at Zoom. I've been here just over 2 years, worked for a long time in the technology space and a lot of time also specifically on communication and collaboration. So, very happy to be here at Zoom. The big announcement that we made is that Zoom AI Companion, which is our generative AI capabilities across the platform, is now agentic. So agentic really means that not only can it help you synthesize information and understand what's going on or summarize your meetings, it can actually do things for you. Like it can go and schedule meetings for you. It can be a writing assistant who can generate an outline and write documents for you. It can understand your tasks across Zoom. So that's what agentic means, is that it has capabilities like it can reason, it has memory, it can do task actions, it can orchestrate these skills. So that's what we announced, agentic, as part of the Zoom AI Companion is becoming agentic now. Yeah, so on the function, absolutely. So when you think of AI or Zoom AI Companion, it's very broad. It works across all of Zoom Workplace, which has meetings, phone, chat, calendar, like whiteboard. It also connects to Google and Microsoft Mail, Calendar, and Drive. So it's really very broad. We think of Zoom Workplace, this Zoom Workplace AI Companion, as a single brain. So it's the single brain, just like, you and I can have a full view. It has a full view of what is going on. So, so now when you think in that context, as we talk about it becoming agentic, it can do many, many tasks for you, right? It can schedule your calendar meetings. It can get you updates on projects. It can actually nudge people to get things done. It can write documents. It can generate a set of like reminder messages. So we are talking about these kind of agentic capabilities will be coming, but our first showcase examples would be calendar scheduling and writing assistant. Yeah, so in terms of our AI strategy overall, Chen, if you have been following some of those, I think we might have talked before, is that we took a very thoughtful and considered approach to our AI. We launched our AI Companion just over a year and a half ago. And from the beginning, we wanted all our users to have access to generative AI capabilities. So it's included at no additional cost. The other things which we also said was that the number of models is changing very rapidly. So we take a federated approach where our AI can work through a variety of models, Anthropic, OpenAI, Llama, more specialized model. In fact, we announced small language models are also coming, so we can really do the optimizations. And it's a very responsible posture. We don't use any customer data for training our AI. We don't say give us permission and then we can train, because so many people talk on Zoom, which may come from different companies. So we wanted them to feel very comfortable, right? So we did that. And then we also said that we further announced, and it's coming in April, ways for our customers to customize AI Companion. So they can say, these are the type of meeting summaries I want. These are the apps I wanted to connect to. So that custom AI Companion add-on is paid. It's coming in April. And then the latest announcements were about agentic capabilities for Zoom Workplace, but also expanding it into our contact center. So we also announced a customer support agent, which is voice-based and which is agentic, which can talk to you like a natural human and answer and support you and help you with that. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so actually, another very interesting aspect from your last release was that AI Companion also work in Microsoft Teams as well?
It works, yes. So this is part of a custom AI Companion add-on. Yeah, so if you think about it, from a Zoom point of view, we very much believe in being an open collaboration platform. So if you are an enterprise, if you're an enterprise company, you're likely using 200 plus applications. 85% of companies are using more than one collaboration platform. So if you think about these customers who are using multiple platforms across all of these applications, we try to make Zoom open and support these as part of Zoom. So as part of that, we said people love Zoom AI Companion, the meeting summary, the meeting actions. Now with Custom AI Companion add-on, Zoom AI Companion will also be able to join, if you want, your Microsoft Teams meetings and Google meetings and be able to summarize and get you that information. So you can keep all of that in one place. So it's very much in line with how we think, our customers really just deserve an open platform and they deserve choices. So we actually invest a lot in that ourselves. When we think about the Zoom AI Companion, we do want the Zoom AI Companion itself to be able to support an open platform. So one of the collaborations that we have announced is Zoom AI Companion will also be able to work with third-party agents. The first one which we are working with is ServiceNow. So Zoom AI Companion agent will be able to hand off to the ServiceNow AI agents and they'll be able to give it back to Zoom AI Companion so customers can work across these multiple agents in ways that feels comfortable to customer, right? Because customers, they want to use Zoom and they also want to use ServiceNow, so we want to facilitate that. Yeah, so I do feel like if you think about it, for us, what we have done is we maintain our advantage in products like meetings and webinars and phone. We are a best of breed product. Customers choose us because they like the capabilities. The product is really easy to use. But we have also expanded, as I said, into Zoom Workplace. We have expanded into products like Zoom Contact Center. So if you think about it, Contact Center is also about talking and connecting, but your customers are connecting to your agents, right? Okay. So our webinars or products for sales, and we also go very, very deep in industries like healthcare, education, financial services. So I think from a Zoom point of view, when we talk to customers about why customers love Zoom, there are a few things. They love that it just works. They love the simplicity of our platform. So if you go into Zoom Workplace, you can pretty much do all your work in one place. You're not jumping between Outlook and SharePoint and, all of those products. So it's a very easy, modern experience. They love it that we give them so much value and we are including AI at no additional cost. So as a customer, you don't have to pick and choose. If something is very expensive, then they have to say, you can get it and you cannot get it to the employees. With Zoom AI Companion, everyone can get those capabilities, which is great for them. So we provide them the AI, and then it's an open platform on which they can make choices. So I think all of these come into play for customers. They can use Zoom alongside these other platforms, still get a great value and great experience. So those are some of the things which really differentiate us. And I would say the other thing which is very good for us is we have wonderful customers we are very close to. They give us a lot of feedback and we move very fast. So, so customers tell us that with Zoom, you're so responsive. If I tell you something, we know that will be done. And because we are listening to customers, our products evolve to products that customers really love. So Zoom has been used a lot in enterprise customers. So Zoom is used from the smallest to the largest customers and across so many industries. So that way, we feel very, very lucky at Zoom to have the customer base that we have. It is a very diverse and it's a very engaged customer base. We do, we very much. We have actually our Zoom Contact Center product and we can send some data on the growth on Contact Center and also some of the marquee customers. It's been growing really rapidly. And when we think about the Contact Center products as well, one thing which we talk about is AI first work platform for human connection. So if you think about customers, they want their problems solved, but customers want to connect to companies and companies want to connect to customers. So when we think about our AI, we really try to bring the angle that how does it really help everyone along the way. So the customer can talk to a virtual agent, but then from when it moves, sometimes it needs to go to a real agent. So how can it move to a real agent? And when it moves to real agent, then we provide all the context. So we include at no additional cost AI Companion there too. It can tell the agent exactly the summary of what the customer wanted. So it's a very seamless transfer from virtual agent to a human agent. We then use AI to even help the human agent, suggest them things to them like next best actions. And then for supervisors who are managing agents, we help them understand how agent conversations were going to provide guidance and coaching to agents, but also help with their schedule optimizations. So we use AI every step of the way from virtual customer interactions to helping the agents, to helping their supervisors, so that experiences can be really good and seamless and people feel supported throughout the journey. It's a very tech-savvy market. It's a very modern market. From a Zoom point of view, we actually have a head of Korea. We hired, not so long ago, and it's a market in which we are invested. We have some really great customers in Korea. And when we think of the Korean market, we actually feel like it's a great market with really engaged customers. It's a market where we have strong people from Zoom over there, and we are seeing the traction with some really amazing customers, airlines, healthcare, so multiple customers on a variety of products. So from meetings to phone to, so a whole range of products. Yeah, I think some of the things which we really work through, for example, if you think about language capabilities. So, I do feel like meetings are such a great way to engage with each other, but of course, language is really critical from a meeting point of view. So we have our AI companion supports 38 languages. So it supports, and then it has things like automatic language detection built in. So if you're switching between, say, Korean and English, you should be able to pick that up on the fly, and it can actually work with you in either of those languages. So when we think about the capabilities for these markets, we really double down on how we can make the communication really seamless and engaging and very high quality. So that's something which we would do, and we invest in that on an ongoing basis. So I think they help us in two ways. First of all, they help us really increase the value of Zoom Workplace, right? Like people see Zoom, then they're like, wow, this is really great because it's included and I can get the capabilities. Then we also are launching this custom AI companion add-on, which helps you connect to different apps or bring in company-specific data. So that one would be a paid add-on. It's $12 per user per month. That'll be for Zoom Workplace. And then we also, if you think our departmental solutions like Zoom Contact Center or Zoom Revenue Accelerator. So in those cases, we add, AI is included in all of our plans, but then there are advanced AI capabilities included in the higher end plan. So that's another way we monetize our AI.
Well, good afternoon. My name's Scott Liegard, lead evangelist here for our Zoom Experience Center at Zoom headquarters here in San Jose, sunny today, Silicon Valley, California. This is the current version of the Zoom client. There's a voicemail component here, but within that voicemail, we're starting to leverage AI capabilities as well, so that I can look at the voicemail that Ed left me the other day, and I've actually got a transcription of the voicemail from Zoom's AI companion automatically creating the transcript. So I don't need to listen to the audio if I don't want to. I've got the text because we've done a speech to text. The extra benefit is once I've done speech to text, I can now put large language models to work on the text that I've now described. So I can ask AI companion to extract any tasks for me out of the voicemail that's just been left. And out of this 4 or 5 paragraphs worth of text, I can see that there's my task. Call Ed back at his phone number to discuss the next contact center release. So really saving me time and productivity. So I've actually got this client connected to Microsoft 365 email. And I could have added a Google account in here as well. And if I do that, then as the end user, I'm simply using the Zoom client as the front end to look at my calendar data and to look at my mail data. And it's going to go through and look through all those different sources of information to give me an answer about what should I know before I go. The challenge is, where do I go and find it? How long does it take me to read through it all, understand it, and come up with a quick summary? But for this, in 15, 20, 30 seconds, whatever that was, right? We've got some bullet points on updates to the meeting since last time we had it. We've got some tasks that are outstanding, and we've even got some suggestions of 3 topics to focus on when we go into the meeting. Valentine is the host of this particular meeting, and she's chosen to say, please enable the meeting transcript. So one of the capabilities of Zoom is to say, we can create that real-time transcript of the spoken word of the meeting. The great thing is we can do that without needing to record the meeting. And users get a notification when they join the meeting that AI Companion is on. They also see the little blinking diamonds at the top that are active that tell you that AI is running as well. But I can say, well, catch me up. What has happened in the meeting? And then it's going to go in real time, query the transcript. This is just a conversation between me and the AI, right? So nobody else gets to see what I'm asking it. Live meeting with AI Companion, real-time transcript, enabled without recording, start, stop, anytime privacy. Notifications of visual indicators, late joiners. So that's a quick summary of everything I just talked about for the last 3-4 minutes. So once the meeting's over, we can then take that transcript and make a big meeting summary. And which is really useful if I've just had a 3-hour meeting, because I know my note-taking is terrible for a 3-hour meeting, right? So we have a capability called Zoom Docs, which, among many other things, I'm only going to show one aspect of this particular collaborative platform, is I can create a document based on that raw transcript data. That's not just a meeting summary. So here we go. It just finished about a minute ago. It's going to let me create a brand new document from that particular meeting that's not just the meeting summary. I've got 9 different ways of processing that information as a starting point.